Now let's take a look at the user application. So the user application model contains a user login, logout, registration, and then user home page, all these kind of functionalities, and then respective views, and then respective actions. So first we will take a look at what uh, contains in the views.py. So this is the, you can say that heart of this out of the model for the user application, because it actually contains all the necessary functions. So for example, let's take a look at the change password, how this behaves, and then based on this actually we can go to the change password web app, and then we'll see it. Yeah, so let's take a look at the change password. So change password, uh, it requires login. So what it means, required login means like that the session or the request should be authenticated. So when the authentication happens, Django sets authentication details in the request, and then it will process through a subsequent request in the session. So if the Django is not finding any the request is authenticated, so it will redirect you to the login. So require methods like get and post. So this method will only accept this get method and the post method. So for this view, it will only be used like user underscore details.html5, which is in the template. So this is the only like template will be used for this view. Yeah, so when post is being used, so it will basically change the password. To change the password, it will ask for current password, and then the current password, and then the password 1 and 2, which is basically you are uh, checking, make sure that both the passwords are same. So and then the password validation happens. So once the validation is done, it will save, it will set the password, and then it will save it, and it will log out. So you have to log in again after changing the password. So and then it will send the response back. It will redirect, and then if it is it will redirect if the get and post method is not being posted, like for example put, so it will redirect it to the home page. So if it is the get method, it will just process the template and then send it back. So if it is only post method, it will process all the details. So once the password is changed, it will post a message like display message saying that password is changed successfully, and then redirect to the home page, which needs to be authenticated again. So how it is being called, so the change method, so this will be used in the, yeah, so this URL path mapped to change password view, which is basically user views, change password views. It will go to the user view. So internally this view will be mapped to URLs in the web platform. Basically that is project configuration. So if we take a look at it, this is mapped to user path, and then that includes users.urls, which is basically this one which we have seen it before. Yeah, so other that name it as a users. Yeah, that's all about the change password. Let's take a look at the other methods. Let's take a look at the register, so which requires HTTP methods. Right now we don't have a login required for this registration, because before registration they will not be, it will not be authenticated, right? So we don't have, so that is why we don't have that decorated there. So yeah, so this has to be post method to create a new user account. So you get the email and then password from the request at post, and then it does the validation, and then it collects the data and then sets the password and then saves it and then authenticates it and then navigates to the homepage. Yeah, that's all about the user. These are the main thing we need to know about the users. If you understand this, actually you will be able to move around with other views. That's all for this one.